Good morning. Happy Sunday to all of you. I am Medina. You guys are Beyond the Veil. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Gonna take a sip of my coffee real quick and we're just gonna jump into a reading. Y'all like this cup? I do. I brought it back from Great Smoky Mountains. We went on a cousin's trip to Tennessee not too long ago, a couple summers ago, and it was amazing. Brought that cup back. Anyways, I know that you guys are well. I send blessings to all of you. I send love to all of you. May the sun shine brightly on all of you and give you all the energy, vitamin D, and optimism, encouragement, confidence that you need to go out and be successful in all your endeavors in the upcoming week. That's my blessing to y'all. All right, so I might not have done this reading on Liam Payne had I not been asked to, because I'm not that familiar with who he is. I was asked to do this. I actually do not read the dead so soon after they've passed away, especially if they've passed away suddenly, violently, like being unalived, a car accident, unalivement of oneself. Those I usually don't read until like a year after they've passed. However, here we are. I'm not gonna call up his soul, but because his energy is still probably lingering around a little bit down here, I'll see what I can pull without having to bother his actual soul. We'll see. So I believe that he just recently passed away, they say, from falling or jumping out of his room, his window, maybe a couple of stories up. I am looking on YouTube at some clips, some images released from inside his hotel room. There seems to be drugs and stuff that I'm looking at on, who is this? I'm looking at ABC7. Anyways, let's see. Spirit. And I don't think I'll do a full spread. I'll just pull one card as I ask a question and then follow that. All right, Most High Mother and Father God, thank you for this day. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for this platform. Thank you for the people that are watching me, listening to the sound of my voice. Spirit, please allow me to see the energy around the day that Liam Payne passed away. Can you show me what brought Liam to the point of his passing? One card, please. What was the energy surrounding Liam when moments before, leading up to his passing? What was the energy like for him leading up to that moment that he left the land of the living? One card, please. Leading up to it, I believe that Liam was going back and forth in his mind about, and maybe not even back and forth in his mind. This isn't the 9 of Swords or the 8 of Swords. This seems like an avoidance of something. Now, maybe he was going back and forth in his mind about what he was about to do. Maybe trying to find reasons to not do it. Behind that card, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. and then finding out something. It's almost like Liam was allegedly caught up in something that he may have. Now, this is one or two scenarios. Either he was caught up in something that could have ruined him and his family and his reputation and all of that if it came out, or his concern was his family. But I don't believe that, because that's not the Ten of Cups. That's the Ten of Pentacles. Here's the Six of Pentacles. Me thinks that, now I actually see P. Diddy's parties down here on the bottom of the deck. I see it here. This King of Cups Diddy. And then the party. Liam must have been in attendance at some events that were sponsored by P. Diddy, because we know that he was known for his parties in Hollywood. Even I think Bow Wow's in an interview talking about how after a recent award season, it was kind of boring and lame because Diddy was the one who procured all of the entertainment, all of the parties. I think that Liam was a participant in some of these parties, and I only say that because of these three cards: Diddy, participant, parties. The problem with this Fool card is this little dog on his heel. If Liam was a child star, if he had some early start in fame, then he was an early attendant to parties with an adult. Let me just see right quick before I follow this if Liam had an early claim to fame. Liam, I see he's a singer-songwriter. Payne. Career. So there's one or two ways I can word what I see on the bottom of the deck. He was a member of One Direction. I believe that they were One Direction, one of the best-selling boy bands of all time. He's 31 when he passed away. He shot to fame. When was One Direction? When did they come out? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I have to find this out before I say what I want to say. English, now he was widely known as a member of One Direction, boy band, X Factor. Early life, that's what I want to know. So he was on the X Factor at 14. Okay. So from One Direction, they became, from X Factor, they became One Direction. And they released, okay. All right, so he was 14 when he was on the X Factor. I imagine he was born in 93. He was 10 in 2003. They released a single from their second album, They went on tour 2012. Okay, so he was a teenager. Because he got famous in Hollywood when he was younger, he used to attend parties with someone else. He you know, as a younger person, he went with someone else to these parties. Now, this is Diddy being exposed, locked up. Liam seems to think that more from the P. Diddy case will be coming because it involves the business of trafficking. And it seems that Liam may have been a victim of something, being a victim possibly of pimping in Hollywood, maybe prostitution, being paid, you know, sent out to do things because it's an arrangement, like a manager, a boss of some sort in Hollywood tells you to go to a party and see one person and go into the room and do whatever you have to do with them because it's an arrangement that was made behind your back, but you don't have, it's a pimping situation. It feels like, allegedly. But it doesn't seem like it was by P. Diddy. It seems like it was through P. Diddy's circuit and through someone else, allegedly. Me thinks that Liam had a very interesting time in his career in the industry. This feels like a silencing on the bottom of the deck. Even the drugs that were found, something about that ain't right because of this King of Swords here and because of the moon behind it. Now, this could be someone that spoke to him or was there with him, but no one knows about that information. Maybe be kept hidden, or this is someone that could have been there with him, that spoke to him, that is hiding. No one knows about this person. The thing about the King of Swords is he doesn't feel like a drug dealer. Nah, I got the King of Wands in reverse here too. Feels like something was left there by someone else, like those drugs that they found were left there. This has something to do with Diddy and him being locked up and the consequences, the other people that this could affect, the other things that it could expose. I wonder if his family believes, or his sister. I know he has a sister or two. I wonder if they believe. It seems like one of the women in his family doesn't believe what happens. They feel like either he was clean, sober, getting healthy, sober, or something like that. They feel like he was in a good place. Yet they don't believe what's being told. They believe it has something to do with something that could potentially come out. Something same-sex, possibly. Men doing things with like little boys in the industry. So let me ask this, Spirit. Did Liam take his own life for any reason, under force or under duress? Did he willingly take his own life? One call. Oh no, I don't think so. This fell out. 10 of Wands. This is a card of overwhelm. Too many burdens on your back. Something isn't true though about the story that we're being told about him. Whether it's knowingly not true or whether the authorities don't know it's not true yet. One more card. Did he take his own life for any reason? Oh, well, the Death card is here. So, what I think is that there were a lot of pressures mounting up. This doesn't feel, though, that it was just like, what am I going to do? I got to get out of here. It does feel like maybe, just maybe, he was being pressured by someone or someone's. He felt some pressure from somewhere I don't believe anyone else like shot him, pushed him. This might be a push. Oh, this just fell out. I will say, as I was talking about pushing, I don't like that these men keep coming out when I'm asking. I don't believe that Liam was in the room alone. I don't believe that he jumped. I believe that there was a witness who said something about, gave some information about seeing him the moments before. I see some kind of threat. I don't know if it's to this woman. I see some kind of threat here. Some kind of threat about some woman's child. If she comes forth with some information, I believe someone was threatened that had information that may have been contrary to the story that we're being told. I believe that she didn't want either about his death or about something. There's some scandal here. I believe that this woman didn't want to take a payoff. She was being offered to not tell something that she knew. she didn't want to take the money. She wanted to tell the truth. And then another ultimatum was given. And I think that this is about having evidence, a witness or something that could make the narrative that we are currently being given about something, or will be given about something, not make sense. I will say that something ain't right about his passing, and I have to say that it ties back into something that could be coming as a result of P. Diddy's people trying to take him down and take down other people with him. I think that somehow Liam's use in the industry outside of just his singing abilities, and something that he may be potentially involved in, whether it was willingly all the time or unwillingly first, and then some kind of grooming going on there with Liam being, in a boy band, and something in the milk ain't clean. And there's a woman in his family that agrees that something in the milk ain't clean, especially with the drug stuff, because I don't think at the time she believes that he was in the place to be souped up like that. Allegedly. We'll see. Love you guys. Bye.